In 1991, Earvin Magic Johnson announced his retirement from the NBA and that he had been diagnosed with the HIV virus. This is my breaking news. That was a day that many would never forget because we lost a great player. The results of a routine checkup changed the NBA, the Lakers, changed the city, and Magic himself and his family. This announcement changed the world. Can you imagine someone telling you to stop doing something you are so passionate about so you can prolong your life? Because it's basically what Magic's doctors told him. He needed all the energy and time he had to fight this virus, which could have at some point led to AIDS. The regular season was just 1 week away when Johnson got word about the test results, after being tested 3 times due to not believing the first. Here we have a married man whose wife was pregnant at the time with their child. Of course, that was his immediate concern. Thankfully, though, neither his wife Cookie or their unborn child tested positive for HIV. So in a room jam-packed with reporters, the room was dead silent as Magic announced and explained what would happen next. Feature story, The Catch, was one of the greatest moments in the history of the NFL. At the 1982 NFC Championship game, Dallas versus the 49ers. The 49ers won their first Super Bowl with only less than 5 minutes left on the clock in the fourth quarter. Though it's nicknamed The Catch, that pass was quite impressive and won't be forgotten either. Montana led the 49ers to not only their first Super Bowl, but also 3 more after that one. Montana is currently the only player to win 3 Super Bowl MVP awards, and he was voted number 25 among North American athletes of the 20th century. Click here to watch all the game day highlights from The Catch, Magic Johnson announcing his retirement, Magic's last game played in 1996, and Michael Jordan Bulls game on Father's Day. Current story. As of Tuesday, April 10th, 2012, according to the AP Associate Press, Bobby Petrino, head coach for the University of Arkansas, was fired. Now, with Petrino's track record, I wasn't shocked one bit. But seriously, you would have thought he would have learned his lesson before. The final blow to his reputation was all over the media. Yes, every form of it. Bobby Petrino supposedly had an ongoing affair with a woman he later hired on his staff, Jessica Durrell. Common sense would tell this man he needs to get his act together, but instead, he struck again. I wonder how his family feels. This man has been so deceitful to everyone around him. It's a shame. It's like this once again, people who are in the spotlight or at least have the access to it are put on pedestals as if they can't or won't make mistakes. Now that statement is not to justify all that Petrino has done in recent years, but to make a point. Celebrities, athletes, and coaches alike are just people at the end of the day. The difference, just about every little detail of their lives, is under a magnifying glass. What if you were in their position? What dirt would we find out? My commentary. The Catch is an event I wish I could have witnessed, but since I can't, I watch the videos. One of the reasons I love media, technology, and where it is today. We have access to so much because of it. Like, it's truly endless access that we have garnered over the years. Michael Jordan has been one of my favorite athletes since I saw a poster of him when I was 8 years old in my brother's room. I remember asking him, who is that? And since my brother is the biggest Jordan fan that I know, he gave me basically a mini biography on this man. From that point, I was hooked and developed a crush on him. He has been an influential figure in the history of sports for over 20 years. This man has done so much. Michael Jordan has held the titles for being a pro ball player, actor, businessman, to an Olympic athlete. He has earned quite a few accolades in his day. Jordan was also considered the most decorated player in the NBA after being named NBA Rookie of the Year, along with 5 regular season MVPs and 3 All-Star MVPs. In April 2009, Michael Jordan received what I believe is one of the greatest accomplishments a ball player can have. He was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. It was bittersweet for him because it also meant it's the absolute end of your basketball career. Quoted by Michael Jordan, Bobby Petrino is someone that I am quite frankly sick of seeing in the media. This statement here moves us on to the next part of my commentary. This man has disgraced the sports industry, family, players, and fellow employers, school officials alike, too many times. I mean, this last time wasn't shocking. I thought he would have learned something, but obviously he didn't. It makes you wonder what goes through the minds of people like him. Do you know? Petrino has clearly ruined his career and will most likely never be able to coach at a BCS school program again. Quite frankly, I don't think he should ever coach again, period. I mean, seriously, to hire him would not only be a headache, but a liability issue for the employer. I wonder what's next for Petrino. Hiding? I think that'd be a great start. Moving on, Magic Johnson has come a long way since November 1991 when he announced his retirement and his diagnosis of the HIV virus. He took a big step and opened the doors to his life to his fans, fellow teammates, and sports officials. I wasn't around to see it firsthand, but I've watched numerous videos on the press conference and multiple interviews with Magic Johnson. Since his retirement, Magic has been an advocate for HIV/AIDS prevention and safe sex. He is also an entrepreneur, philanthropist, broadcaster, and motivational speaker. He is also currently in the process of purchasing the LA Dodgers, which is definitely not only a great accomplishment, but investment as well. Magic Johnson has given so much back to LA, and he's not done yet. Magic has made his mark in the industry and in the lives of many over the past 20 plus years. He has been such a phenomenal role model for young men and women, and I hope that he continues that track record and that he is able to beat this virus.